Parents. This is Andrea Merritt, and I teach 7th grade health. I'm currently working with Team Lightning, and once we hit January in the second half of the school year, I will switch and work with the students on Team Thunder. So this is my 15th year working at Dover Sherburne Middle School. It's been a great experience working in the school system. I will admit that this has been a very challenging few months, working with our hybrid learning and stepping up to the task. So I am from Vermont, and I taught 13 years in Vermont before I moved to Massachusetts when my husband was relocated here. And I taught 3 years in Marlborough. So I have a lot of teaching under my belt, but I must say I have learned more in the last 2 months, I think, than all of my prior teaching years. So I'm going to share a few slides with you today, and I do encourage you to follow up and email me or call, and please put forward any questions that you might have. So I have health students scheduled either B or E block, and our face-to-face days are Monday, Tuesday. We are home on Thursdays and Fridays. And so a lot of the professional development that we've been working on is to try and engage the students, whether we're in the classroom or we're working through a Zoom. So I'm trying to apply a lot of that learning using things like Jamboard and Padlet and Flipgrid. And a lot of tools that just, they're kind of fun. And I think the students are getting really pretty adept at using. So this is our essential question for 7th grade health. How can I stay healthy physically, mentally, and socially throughout 7th grade? I'm going to present information to them that will touch on those 3 areas of our health primarily. And when we are done with our time together, the students will be able to reflect on that and make some comments about how they're doing. So what I have here is just a link to the course overview that I shared with the students. It's in our Google Classroom, just so you can have a peek at it. Basically, I do focus on the national health standards when I present my curriculum. So we're going to be working a little bit on goal setting, interpersonal communication, self-management, and most recently we did a advocacy project where the students designed a mask, poster encouraging their classmates to wear their masks, and having kind of a little catchy slogan and an image. They could either have designed their poster digitally or with their own hand design. So those are pretty cool. And you can take a look at the content here. We will talk about relationships, building strong friendships. I do tie in the decision making. We have spent historically some time talking about vaping, as that was kind of our hot topic, and avoiding underage use of alcohol. We will do a little stress management. I'd like to teach them some ways to calm their mind and some stretches and things they can do when they're home, sitting on one Zoom call after another, how to just kind of release their muscles a little bit and get up and walk around, but also do sort of some stretching to open up their breathing and just release some tension. We are going to do a program that's in conjunction with guidance that as a parent you will be notified about. The program is called SOS, Signs of Suicide, and it does cover information related to depression, just to help students have a better understanding of what depression is and what that might look like. And then although we've kind of been shut down with COVID-19 and it's kind of altered our world as we know it, puberty's still happening. And so along with being face-to-face or remote, I am going to approach the topic of puberty and we will talk about just the basic changes that happen based on gender, and we will also talk about just emotional and social changes that happen with puberty as well. So if you have any questions about any of that, please feel free to be in touch with me, because I can certainly share more. And now let's see, I need to escape from that. I'm going to hop back to this. Good. And there we go. So this is a dog very similar to my own. We just recently adopted a English cream golden retriever just prior to the shutdown that happened last March. So I love the students to share all of their animal and pet stories with me. We'll have lots of opportunities for them to think about how they stay resilient in these very challenging times. And I am really excited to be their teacher this year. Thank you.